Hi, my boys. All right, this is for Colin. Colin, I'm like you and I shut down, okay? When I shut down, I just end up just educating myself on things. I'm completely alone. I don't know any real person. So, the guy Mike, the Bonnie person that you met a couple times, they were really into Wisconsin, the Green Bay Packers. So now I wrote him into the book yesterday. He's now into the book. And also, he's going to help me out. And my boys, that's what's happening right now. This Damian guy, let's see, that guy. He is doing something that he's not supposed to be doing. He's involving himself with kids, and he doesn't know who he's talking to. Because let me see if I can find anyways, I wanted to see where he was at mentally. Like, he just posted some that Palestine stuff, and people like him use for votes. They're horrible people. They are the ones in part of the genocide. And I'll show you. Oh, then he ends up liking my post, and this was just recently. And today is Wednesday, November 15th, 2023. He does that. We're voting, like, people are voting for people that he likes. Like, he has an input, and he has, because he went that far. That's what I'm talking about. This Damian guy, I met him in person, and he was a horrible man. I read him and everything. I didn't, Bell Intermediate, that's where I met him at. So, wow, the side of my head is hot right here. That's so cool. Wow. So let's go back to before I run out of time here. I messaged him again. I haven't gone back to it because I was just I wanted to see my reaction while I'm doing it. Because usually I have Nancy helping me. Nancy usually records me. So this one, I forgot the name of this one. I think it's Billy, and I'm like, I already named Billy the car. Not Jack. I said Jack. I don't know the name. And now I'm like, fuck. Anyways, it's just better if I had a lot. So this was at 9 something p.m. Oh wow, p.m. All right. All this will go on my profile. Of course, that's what I want you to do. That alarm. It's gonna piss me off. I put, but yet not in prison. But yet you're not in prison yet. I really hope the FBI is onto you. And he puts, LOL. Why don't you try to have a real dialogue with me like a true human being? You, instead of trying to scare me. Now, silence. I have been a civil rights advocate for you, for yours, and yes, I have been threatened with arrest. People even tried burning down my house twice. It's never stopped for me fighting for the oppressed. Have fun fighting for the continued genocide of the innocent people. Let us have to go at it. Let's go live a social media debate. But yet, he doesn't know about sex education and what that does, how children can use their bodies to sell, and they don't even fucking know it. These teachers know exactly what they're doing. He knows exactly what he's doing because he set me up. He didn't know who I was. When he was talking to me, he completely forgot who I was because I was already volunteering in Westminster. So how, like, me doing this at the same time while I know everything on Craigslist? He has his email hacked. He posted that all the time. He had his email hacked. He was ratting out people. So whatever he's doing, he's into the same rat fest as everybody else. So I'm calling him out. Um, I just said, I hope to see you in court or on TV. Really, LOL, for what? Keep threatening me to silence, trying to silence me, huh? I'm not trying to silence. He's trying to silence me by not telling the truth. He set me up. I wanted to know I needed help for my kids because my son couldn't get transferred to Garden Grove School District because they denied him because he had special needs in Westminster. My son was jumped by 5 boys after school. They followed him. This is how the witchcraft works. Now, I met somebody in court, or he was looking at me. I don't know what. Anyways, he went after me, not like in a mean way, but I caught his attention. So I'm trying to get anybody's attention. So I'm fishing. Took the bait. Instantly, I tell the truth. Tell him on my side. I talk to Dad. The courts don't believe me. Whatever it was, short. And my mom's there, so I told him like I can't talk because my mom, very abusive, and she's won't let me talk to anybody. So then he gets the idea. He knows. He understands that. So he read me. I read him, but he didn't understand that I felt him coming way before all this shit happening. And then he brings up his son that had passed away, so he was interested in me more. So then I said, well, I can help you out with that. So he was interested in how that worked. And my knowing, because of what your dad did, Lauren Tapia did, I triggered him. So me triggering your dad, I knew what this man was capable of doing. I know how dangerous this is. And he has a family. He has kids. And whatever bad shit that he's dealt with, whatever gang-related activity that he's involved with and his family, that hurts his children. His children are crying and he's not even there. He's like my own mom. And here he is trying to get with me. And he's identical to my mom. He's like twins with my mom. And my dad is the one bringing me to him. And it's just disgusting. I don't know. Like, his babies are crying for help. And his son is so, like, he reminds me of Colin. And I got to talk to him, and I felt like I didn't want to push him, or I didn't want to, like, if he was my own son, because I was told that his mom left or passed away. They don't know where she went. But that's what happens when domestic violence happens. It's not really that case. Sometimes the mom gets murdered or commits suicide, or they were already really bad and they had kids and they want that kid back, but the husband is so abusive that, you know what, here's some drugs, go off. And so in this case, I don't know what happened. I'm not getting involved. I just know that justice needs to be served, and I am with that mother. And there is a boy up there. There is a child up there, Damian, and he has a brother named Justin. And I just want to know that I just want my offspring, I just want to let you know that there is life after death, and that I'm helping people along the way. And when I do, I meet kids and they don't know what to think about death. Sometimes they're like, I just can't wait to go. And then when it does happen, when death does come and it's there, they're already in the afterlife, and they're like, wow, everyone was so fake. Why did it have to be like this? And I don't know. I'm dealing with the same thing. So I am in a wave of gratefulness. And my dad, I'll do this. This is what I had before. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna shut off that alarm because it's bothering me. Del Taco? Is this the one? From the Angels Stadium? Yeah. Alright, that's so cool. Okay. Kent Cormany was born, I'm guessing, that 714. 1891? 91, something like that, maybe. I don't know. I gotta find out why I did this. And this is like one of my fast notes that I did. And what I do is that when I put these together, because sometimes they're not I just want them to synchronize so I know who I'm talking to. So when I flip to something on here, I'd be like, okay, I just flipped to something. So right now I'm talking to a like chief of staff, somebody in the chief of staff up there or around me, and they're giving me more. 143. Okay, they're giving me more codes. So with that, with what happened to Mike, he is relating to 43. That is huge for me. That's really cool, you know. So so with Mike is going to help me capture, you know, these pedophiles. And Damian, there's a bunch of Damians, because there's also a Damian that you knew, Anthony, from school. Now he was a victim himself in school. These teachers were so abusive to him, they ignored his needs. He had needs, and those needs were all failed. All those adults failed to listen to one child. They were threatened by one child. They were threatened by Damian because they didn't want a bad title. They didn't want the school to look bad. So he was, I don't know all his story. I just know that he comes from a different school, and then they moved him to Warner. They pushed him to Warner. In elementary school for a 6th grader, sometimes it's better. So he has problems dealing with it. So they're gonna okay, we're gonna let you go to middle school and find out the hard way. That's exactly what they did. They put him with older kids where what? You knew exactly what they were doing. And I'm watching this happen and I can't. I'm fighting for my kids too. These PTA meetings were disgusting. Those school district meetings, PTA school board meetings, those were all disgusting. What I had to go through and deal with, and then dealing with teachers not respecting me. Even when I told them about the sexual abuse, they didn't listen to me. I told them, please, please. Here I am now. This is this Taco Bell is across the street from the Angel Stadium. And when I was little, my dad used to take me to the Angel Stadiums to work with him, to help him out with the machines, the frozen lemonade machines, the lemonade stands that they had. And he used to take me to work with him, and I would help him, where I just wander around wherever I go. And sometimes he would take us or take me. I would just remember me, but it could be Stephanie with us. I know a couple times, but usually it's just me. But the lemonade stand, the Taco Bell, sometimes in the morning when he'd take me to work with them, I would get breakfast. And then, or lunchtime, we get breakfast. But I was seeing like all the work stuff that he had to do, and that's a lot of work. That's a lot of thinking. My mom's job wasn't easy too. My mom's job was a waitress and a barber. So that I know it's difficult. Like when we're little, like sleeping, we even had to sleep in a freaking barber shop, and that was freaking disgusting. Hair everywhere. Can't wait to go home. Doing my homework in the barber shop. Just waiting to go home. Because sometimes we can't go outside. You know, on a sweaty summer day, and you want to go home and you can't. And then the hair sticks on you. So, I miss you boys. And, the people. What's it? The rock and roll. Tina. Yeah. Colin, Anthony, and Desi, you are like me. In so many ways, you are like me, and I miss that. I miss that a lot. I miss my babies, and these books that there's two of these. So I'm hoping you'll have fun finding whatever I have. If you can't, I don't know, but someone's gotta find something out. Because I know I'm pissing off people. Because those types of noises, like, it can go on forever and ever. Because I'll just tune it in. I'll just use it into my routine. Because it doesn't matter, you know? Just cleaning up stuff and just waiting to go. As you can see my face. Doesn't make sense. Mental health. I'm asking for help. And I'm getting refused help because I have mental health. Because people refuse to help me deal with whatever. Like, I'm asking for more family time. I'm asking for these teachers to take responsibility for all these bullies that they are watching go undone. You know, like my kids coming home upset or hungry. It's just been going on. This is not new to me. I've been dealing with this shit, but no one wants to be, oh, I had to deal with it. I had bullies too. And if I did it, my kids can do it. No, you're not your kid. You cannot do that. You have to show your kids. Because no one showed you. You just dealt with it. You just dealt with it. How and why? Why did you feel like you needed to put up with it? I don't feel like I needed to put up with this. I don't feel like I need this. I don't feel like I want to. I want what makes me happy. What makes me happy is my boys. The United States knows what they're fucking doing. So to keep voting for this other Damian person, this Damian unsent messages. Then show me I'm a narcissist on social media. Have you checked all the UN resolution Israel has broken? LOL. Then show me I'm a narcissist on social media. Okay. Let me see. Come on. I don't know if you can read that. Will do, Mr. Monroy. Damian GaricaMonroy. Let's go to your profile. Because I'm tired. I want someone real, and he knows what he does, and he relates me back to Santa Ana wrestling. Gene Patino. A ceasefire now. He's just a copycat. That's all he is. He's just a copycat. Let me see if I can. Like, family belongs together. Let's see. Now, I know what an IEP is. This motherfucker has no idea that I know what an IEP is, too. I went into his background when I was doing the school walks for school, when I was doing the protesting for the light for Newland and Trask. This is how I got him. So that's how I found out the walks from school. And then when I was finding out more, then I looked into his history from when he was in high school. It started. His activist started in high school. Now all of a sudden he's a special needs advocate, severe special needs advocate. Now I need another medium and a psychic. I need people to tell the truth, because what I read off of him was very disgusting. And what Mike just did right now connect me to him, and he automatically, this guy automatically connects me to Santa Ana Gene Patino, the wrestling coach. Gene Patino, the wrestling coach, connects me to Lou Carrera. Lou Carrera connects me to Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi connects me to my my uncle George, the LAPD, and Nancy Pelosi's husband connects me to Lauren Tapia. So, like, Craigslist. Oh, and he's this is what he has. US.Army. Yeah, it's pretty sad because how can I trust people if they LOL come to me with the real conversation, but then I did and you set me up, no show, when you had what, 2 calendars and 2 cell phones and writing it down, and you're trying to be professional in that breakfast with the donuts and coffee with the principal, the school, and I'm there asking professional questions, and then you stop me. I can help you out with that. I know exactly what to do in your situation. I can help you out. Meet me at this time, this time. Yeah. Then I called you out on your other bullshit. So now that I met you, like I finally got proof with that, you got screwed. You fucked yourself over on that. So I'm going to prove to you not only that you are a narcissist, but you need to do time in prison. You are involved in a genocide. So that's me at the city meeting. Because I'm also fighting for family too. I'm fighting for my kids. I'm fighting for the truth. I'm fighting for these kids. I've been fighting for these kids. That's my class. That's my class, and I'm happy. I'm happy to fuck around and find out what these kids, what my family has to say. So, what Crazy Horse and Sitting Bull and they're tired of family against family. So that is the post office, the United States Post Office. So in Westminster, it was like codes for me. So then, like, in different books, I'll write numbers, and then later on, those numbers are going to connect me. Like the 43 connects me, like how this is happening right now. So whatever's in Vegas stays in Vegas. This is what I heard. Whatever's in Vegas stays in Vegas. But that's not Vegas, or it was never supposed to belong in Vegas. Something like that. Like, you boys are not supposed to belong in Vegas. So you can tell I'm just waiting for someone, or my death, to someone to be like, there's documents proving that something's not right here. So I have the therapist. They all failed. Just like voting, this is what happens when you vote for people who you don't know. And people like Damian, this guy, he's like the Yolanda people from high school. They're bullies. I School makes you vote. School, like, like the treasurer, the secretary, the valedictorian, or the king and queen. Um, they make you vote. They make you feel like you have some say, but you don't, because even in high school, that all was rigged. Back then, it was rigged. In middle school, I knew it was rigged. Certain classes were rigged because we were in special needs, and my teacher told us. She said, "No, you don't vote. You don't get to vote. Your vote doesn't count." And I asked her why. How come our vote doesn't count? And she said, because we were in special needs, our vote doesn't count. And I asked her, I go, so they don't think that we can think? And she goes, it's not that. But what is it? So the women got to end up voting, and then everyone's fine. Like, if you think about the presidencies, in the women history, no one really voted. So yeah, I know what Trump is doing, cool, but when is he gonna take responsibility? Because if he does, then the rest will follow. But he's such a little bitch, he's not gonna do it. But if Martha Stewart can go to jail or prison, wherever she was at, and it wasn't her fault, she was just doing what she's told. Trump knew exactly what he was doing. He knew. He's a businessman. It's business. He doesn't know what family is because he was raised. Poor thing was raised. So pity on his soul. Fuck. He's done. Time's up. Take responsibility. But we don't need the jails. We don't need the prison like this. This is a free world. Yeah, take responsibility for your actions, and yeah, there is going to be consequences, but it needs to be turned back into farming or building, putting labor, because sitting around and doing nothing is torture, and that's not it. That's not. You have to stop that torture. You have to stop that cycle of torture, and that's exactly what these jails. Even you can do the most heinous crime, but returning that punishment, it's just a waste of energy, when knowing that the karma will get to them. Do what you can with them. Let it out, let your anger out, but don't keep getting your energy into something that's not going to care back. You're just going to have to let it go and just know that it's going to be dealt with now or later. So I miss you. I keep saying I'm going to go, but this time I am. See you boys in a bit.